Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, welcome back to Sonia KE, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't, kindly please do. Today or right now, just want to talk a little bit about a subject of interest to me, but I know that it's going to be a blessing to somebody else. It's those late night talks. It's pretty late in the night. I work at night, so I have that time when just before I go home to sort of express my thoughts of the day and share. So, karibu sana, welcome, and share, subscribe, support. I'm trying to grow to 1,000 so that yeah, I have a bigger audience. But yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you guys matters life, matters health, adventure, exercise. We have fun a little bit, we get serious a little bit, things like that. But today's topic is relatively serious. But again, it's just a way of, expressing myself out there. And I'm glad that now, in this era that we're in, everybody is allowed to. You can just wake up in the morning and say, I want to share this. You publish it, you get it out there, and yes, it's done. And the hair is growing again. And besides the point, but yes, I'm happy to greet again back so that we start looking more, nice. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a topic of where are they now? Let me call it that. Where are they now? What's going on with them? Do you remember an era between the 1990s and early 2000s when HIV and AIDS was at its peak? And according to statistics, it's in 2004, 2005 that the highest number of deaths were experienced due to HIV and AIDS at around 2 million. That's a lot. But the whole pain and the struggle and the stigma, especially in Africa, around the 1990s was very high. And during that time, so many people died and so many young people fell victims. So there were many orphans at that time. I'm not saying that there are many other causes of death, but today our focus is on that. And I've been wondering, and I've been talking to many of them, and I've had that privilege of interacting with them through support groups and things like that. My issue today is that even if you were born in the 1990, you're a pure adult. Those people are adults now. And my question would be, is there an NGO that sort of tracks down these people and helps them? I know even if it's there, it's probably less than 10%. Less than 10% of the kids who fell orphans at that time that get the support and the help that they need. And maybe we need to speak about it more because more need help. Because if we don't get the help that is needed, we become a problem even to the kids that we're raising. The only problem is that sometimes we don't associate some issues to our childhood traumas. And I'm learning that, and I'm learning that it's important to address those issues. And as a victim as well, I know that it's important for me to walk that journey. Some of the challenges I faced was that, first of all, let me talk about the good things about the African setting. In the event of death, most of the time, the community or maybe the people left behind absorb you. They absorb you so naturally. It's like a thing that just happens. It doesn't happen like that in the rest of the world. But yes, you are absorbed into this new home, especially if you guys were many. That means one person takes this one, the other one takes, so you grow differently. So for the most part, you know something is different about you. You know something is different about even the home that you are in. I'm not saying everybody was mishandled. There are those people who are really nice. The fact that someone has opened their doors to let you in is a good thing. And that I appreciate. I'm very, very much aware that it's not a must, and I appreciate and I'm very grateful for people who do that. Nowadays it's not very common, it's not very easy, but it used to happen. So once you're absorbed in, the assumption that we make or people make or people used to make then is that you're a child and you probably don't feel or don't know or don't remember or should not remember. But that's wrong. That's very wrong. Fact is, kids pain too. Kids can read their environment. Kids have feelings. Kids can see the difference. And as an adult now, I still remember things that I wish didn't happen the way they did. I wish somebody would have told me, hey, so what happened? Like, how do you feel about it? Um, you know, someone should have told me, like, don't worry, mommy's not there, but you're going to be okay. Things are going to be different because she's not there, but trust me, you will be okay. I wish someone was open enough to talk about it, and we cannot blame anyone because probably nobody was prepared for anything like that. But now growing up, I realized that maybe it affected me in one way or another. And this era of people that lost parents at that time, their mothers now, their fathers now, their uncles, they're here, they're there, they're professionals. But my question is, was that trauma handled? Was that loss handled? Did they get a chance to grieve? Did they get a chance to talk about it? If no, then chances are it might affect you. It might affect you. It might affect you, and maybe we need to encourage people to seek therapy, seek help, seek guidance, seek support. Do not keep quiet with it, because we are constantly growing into a generation of people who are very brittle, if I may say. We can break at any time, we lose it, and it's not nice. Sometimes it's just because of the childhood traumas that were not handled well. And childhood traumas could be so many other things, but today I speak about this because it's important for us to notice that a lot happened during that era. There was stigma. Like, personally, I still can remember some things that happened that shouldn't have happened, and we can't blame anyone for it. But for a fact, as a child at that time, I may need to talk to someone so that I get my life straight. Then maybe the girls and the women, the girls at that time, we grew up with a bit of daddy issues. I'm not saying everybody did, but yes, it could be possible. Then now you don't know how to relate to the male character, or you keep on attracting people who don't appreciate you. Maybe because nobody has really demonstrated to you what it means to be appreciated, what it means to be loved, what it means to be. Sometimes I don't even know what it means to be someone to be nice to you. You don't accept it positively. For example, if someone is being nice, you're like, okay, now what do they want? And I know there's so many other people in my age or my age group that struggle with such. We sometimes don't quite relate it to what happened in our childhood. But reading and growing up and listening to more and more people, counselors and professionals, these things need to be addressed for us to live a fulfilling life and a healthy life. And so, if you know counselors who can be of help to this group of people, kindly share with them, share with me. I know, because I work with support groups and I volunteer a lot, I know of girls and kids and children who need such. And then, if you're a mother, if you're a parent, and if you're a person in a place of authority, and a child loses their mother, my God, that don't assume that child is okay. Please be warm enough to tag them aside and talk to them and just be personal with them. Let them know, feel like, mom is not there, but at least this person is trying to, to fit in the shoes. I know there's that feeling of, oh, what if I'm nice to her and then she ends up not being nice? I don't know. No one can ever replace your parents, but try to be nice, try to be understanding, try to be empathetic, try to guide the best you can. If you can't, then refer to professionals. Yeah, but that's the random thought of the night today. And I hope it's helpful to somebody. I hope it's going to trigger a conversation. I hope to hear from more people who lost their loved ones in that era, before or after, whatever. Did you really have a chance to address it? Was anyone willing to listen? And if somebody listened, like, was it better? Was it helpful? Or are we chasing after the wind? I'm really, really looking forward to striking a conversation, and I'm hoping and looking forward to having like a discussion, maybe with some of the affected young mothers now, and yeah, to grow people. Let's be there for one another. We need each other at this particular juncture. Thank you so much. If you've listened till the end, please subscribe, share, and comment. See you next time.